Working principle of sand and gravel crusher. PF series impact crusher uses impact energy to crush materials. When working, driven by the motor, the rotor of the impact crusher rotates at a high speed. After the material enters, it hits and crushes with the hammer on the rotor. Then it was counterattacked to the lining board and broken again, and then discharged from the discharge port. The user can adjust the gap between the counterattack frame and the rotor frame to achieve the purpose of changing the size and shape of the material. Performance characteristics of sand and gravel crusher. 1. Large feed inlet, high crushing cavity, high hardness of adaptable materials, large lumpness, and less stone powder. 2. The gap between the impact plate and the hammer can be easily adjusted to effectively control the discharge size and particle shape good. 3. Compact structure, strong machine rigidity, and rotor with large moment of inertia. 4. High chrome plate hammer, impact resistance, wear resistance, and large impact force. Keyless connection, convenient maintenance, economical and reliable. 6. Broken full featured, high productivity, low mechanical wear, and high overall benefit. Jaw crusher is an earlier crushing equipment. Because of its simple structure, sturdiness, reliable work, easy maintenance and repair, and relatively low production and construction cost. It is still widely used in metallurgy, chemical industry, building materials, electric power, for transportation and other industrial sectors. It is used for coarse, medium and fine crushing of various ores and rocks with compressive strength of 147 to 245 Pa. In recent years, our factory has specially developed a powerful jaw crusher to meet the needs of crushing high strength and high hardness microcarbon ferrochrome in metallurgy, mining, construction and other industrial sectors. Jaw crushers are mainly used for medium-sized crushing of various ores and bulk materials, and are widely used in mining, smelting, building materials, highways, railways, water conservancy and chemical industries. The high compressive strength of the crushed material is 320 Pa. Features of PEW European Impact Crusher. 1. PFW European Impact Crusher adopts heavy-duty rotor design, unique plate hammer fixing device, and has the advantages of large processing capacity. ARC. Optional hydraulic control system, through the hydraulic device to quickly adjust the size of the discharge port and the size of the discharge. SUN. The automatic hydraulic top opening device can quickly complete the replacement of vulnerable parts such as plate hammers. The PCX series iron ore crusher combines the advantages of the third generation sand making machine, hammer crusher, impact crusher and impact crusher. It adopts a large arc-shaped crushing cavity and the principle of stone hitting stone, self-hit crushing. The crushing cavity is a screening cavity with great slits. This product is widely used in various industries such as various ore, cement, refractory materials, bauxite clinker, emery, glass raw. The mechanical part of the wire cutting machine tool is the foundation, and its accuracy directly affects the working accuracy of the machine tool, and also affects the full play of the electrical performance. The mechanical system consists of the machine bed, coordinate table, wire transport mechanism, wire frame mechanism, paper mechanism, lubrication system, etc. The machine bed is usually a box structure, which provides the plate bending machine is a kind of equipment that uses work rolls to bend the sheet metal. It can form parts of different shapes such as cylindrical parts and cones. It is a very important processing equipment. The working principle of the plate bending machine is to move the work roll through the action of hydraulic pressure, mechanical force and other external forces, so as to make the plate bend or roll into shape. According to the rotation movement and position changes of work rolls of different shapes, parts such as oval, arc, and cylindrical parts can be processed. The upper roller of the symmetrical plate rolling machine is symmetrically positioned at the center of the two lower rollers. The hydraulic oil and the hydraulic cylinder acts on the piston to move vertically, and the final gear of the main reducer drives the gears of the two lower rollers to mesh for rotation. The plate provides support. The flat plastic metal plate of the bending machine passes between the three working rolls, two lower rolls and one upper roll of the bending machine. With the help of the lower pressure of the upper roll and the rotation of the lower roll, the metal plate passes through multiple passes. Continuous bending, the inner layer is compressed and deformed, the middle layer is unchanged, and the outer layer is stretched and deformed, to produce permanent plastic deformation and roll it into the required cylinder, cone or part of them. The disadvantage of this hydraulic three-roller in the process of production, bearing parts have to go through many cold and hot processing procedures. In order to meet the requirements of small quantity, high efficiency, and high quality, bearing steel should have good processing performance. For example, cold and hot forming performance, cutting performance, hardenability, etc. In addition to the above-mentioned basic requirements, bearing steel should also meet the requirements of proper chemical composition, average external structure, less non-metallic impurities, external appearance defects conforming to specifications, and external surface decarburization layer not exceeding the regular concentration. In order to prevent bearing parts and finished products from being corroded and rusted during processing, storage and use, it is requested that the bearing steel should have good rust resistance. Linear bearing is a kind of linear motion system, used for linear stroke and cylindrical shafts. The automatic selection of linear bearings is included. Linear bearings are widely used in sliding parts of industrial machinery such as precision machine tools, textile machinery, food packaging machinery, and printing machinery. For radial bearings, the inner ring usually fits tightly with the shaft and runs together with the shaft, and the outer ring usually forms a transitional fit with the bearing seat or mechanical housing hole to support it. However, in some cases, the outer ring is also running, the inner ring is fixed to support, or both the inner ring and the outer ring are running at the same time. For thrust bearings, the shaft ring that is tightly matched with the shaft and moves together, and the seat ring that forms a transitional fit with the bearing seat or mechanical housing hole and plays a supporting role. Rolling elements, steel balls, rollers or needle rollers, are usually evenly arranged in the bearing between the two rings for rolling motion with the help of a cage.